little metal noisemakers, we all filed into the Knights of Columbus Hall. The adults did stand-up drinking while the kids assembled for some entertainment. I told my mom that Tom the comedian had some good material for the kids. He immediately began spraying purple jokes in all directions and was wrestled off the stage by a few nearby adults. I remember telling my mom we were sorry as we left, but I don't remember precisely what happened after that. I know we did lots of more. That's what we called coke. We called it more because it was the operative metaphor for the drug. Even if it was the first call of the night, we would say, "You got any more?" Because there would always be more. More need, more coke, more calls. After the Knights of Columbus debacle, it was rendered as a triumph after we got in the van, we went downtown to McCready's, an Irish bar, in name only, that was kind of a clubhouse for our crowd. We had some more, along with shots of Irish whiskey. We kept calling it "just a wee taste," in honor of the occasion. The shot glasses piled up between trips to the back room for line after line of coke, and at closing time we moved to a house party. Then the dreaded walk home, accompanied by the chirping of birds. That's how it always went, wheeling through bars, selling, cadging, or giving away coke, drinking like a sailor and swearing like a pirate. And then somehow slinking into work as a reporter. Maybe it took a line or two off the bottom of the desk drawer to achieve battle readiness in the morning, but hey, I was there, wasn't I? On the day I got fired, it would be some time before I worked again. I was on the last vapors of a young career that demonstrated real aptitude. Even as I was getting busy with the coke at night, I was happy to hold the cops and government officials to account in my day job. Getting loaded, acting the fool, seemed like a part of the job description, at least the way I did it. Editors dealt with my idiosyncrasies, covering the city council in a bowling shirt and red visor sunglasses, because I was well-sourced in what was essentially a small town and wrote a great deal of copy. I saw my bifurcated existence as the best of both worlds. No worries. But now that mad run seemed to be over. I sat with my hands on the arms of the chair that suddenly seemed wired with very strong current. There was no time to panic, but the panic came anyway. Holy shit. They are on to me. The editor prodded me gently for an answer, treatment or professional unallotment. For an addict, the choice between sanity and chaos is sometimes a riddle, but my mind was suddenly epically clear. I'm not done yet. Things moved quickly after that. After a stop at my desk, I went down the elevator and out into a brutally clear morning. Magically, my friend Paul was walking down the street in front of my office building, looking ravaged in a leather coat and sunglasses. He hadn't even beaten the birds home. I told him I had just been fired, which was clinically true, but not the whole story. A folk singer of significant talent and many virulent songs about the wages of working for the man, Paul understood immediately. He had some pills of iffy provenance. Neither he nor I knew much about pills. Maybe they were muscle relaxers. I ate them. Freshly, emphatically fired, I was suffused with a rush of sudden liberation. A celebration was in order. I called Donald, my trusty wingman. A pal from college, he was tall, dark, and compliant, a boon companion once he got a couple of pops in him. We had first met at a crappy state college in Wisconsin, where we tucked dozens of capers under our belts. We had been washed down a mountain in the Smokies inside a tent, created a campfire out of 4 stacked picnic tables at Wolf River, and casually taken out picket fences and toppled mailboxes during road trips all over Wisconsin. Our shared taste for skipping classes in lieu of hikes, Frisbee.